David, we're out here in La Cala. It's not a bad place for pre-season, is it?
No, they get spoiled, that's for sure. They've had a few tough weeks back in England. I've watched a bit of training, watched the behind closed door games when they played Blackpool, and I think it was Crewe was the other one, and they're just training exercises really, can't read too much into them, they're just getting the fitness back. But the players looking sharp. It's obviously now the warm weather training over here. It's been warm weather in England, but this is 5 or 6 degrees hotter out here, and the training early morning, sort of 10ish, aren't they? Having a bit of lunch and then training and again in the afternoon. So it's tough going. It's not. It might seem like we're on a bit of a holiday and we're just all getting a nice tan. Well, I am, and not doing much apart from around the pool and on my phone a lot. But no, the players are really putting in the hard work, and hopefully in a couple of weeks' time it will pay off, and we'll see the positive results come.
You've said there on your phone a lot. Is it busy at the moment? I know it is this time of year. What's it like for us?
Yeah, it is busy, and we haven't made a signing in a couple of weeks now, and a few weeks since we signed Reece James probably was our last one. Christine's obviously now joined up with the squad, but there's so many conversations that happen all the time between myself and agents, Jonathan and the agents, Paul and agent, and amongst ourselves we're working so hard to make sure that the squad's ready. Come Chef Wednesday, or come, obviously the window shuts on the 9th, but loan players obviously is different, it can carry on after that, but it's the squad's in a good place. We feel Paul knows what he needs. We still need a few more, and I'm working hard, Jonathan's working hard, and Paul's working hard on getting them done, and hopefully we'll have some exciting news in the next couple of weeks and some new additions.
Yeah, is there an element of patience needed? It's funny, isn't it, football now, 2 weeks without signing a player in a transfer window, and it's, you know, people are desperate for someone to come in, but is it about getting the right player more so than, you know, getting somebody now?
Yeah, I think you can make panic decisions. You can sign too many. I think we sat down at the end of last season, myself and Paul, and decided that we didn't want to change too much. We saw a couple of years ago when we went up under Gary at the time, and we signed a lot of players, and it disrupted the harmony of the group, and it took them a long time to gel, and eventually it ended in a bad season, obviously, under Warren towards the end. But so we have to make sure that we had the right types of characters, the right types of players. Paul knows what he needs. He knows what will make the team better, and ultimately the championship's tough. So we know we aren't sort of wearing our blinkers, thinking we can go in and have a top season, and we're going to win games of football, we're going to lose games of football. It's going to be really tough at times. We're going to have to stick together. So that's why you need the right characters, that when things maybe aren't going so well, that they all stick together and pull through it together, because ultimately we've seen it last season. It was a great spirit and bond between the whole squad, and myself and Paul and the staff. But that's fine when you're winning games, it always helps. It's the championship, it's tough, and there's going to be games that we lose, and we've just got to stick together, and hopefully we bring in the right additions that will just add to the squad, really.
Tough, but I imagine all the same exciting to go into the championship.
Yeah, very exciting. You just see some of the names, some of the grounds, some of the players that you're coming up against. It's hard not to get excited. The games are on TV Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever it may be. It is a massive league. It is a big league. But reality hits home, and it's so tough. It is so tough. We've found that out a few times. But we also saw examples of Millwall, Sheffield United, Preston. That if you keep the spirit going, and you keep everybody happy, and you add little bits to the team, it can take you a long way. And I think that's what we need to do. That's what Paul wants to do, and I think it will take us a long way, hopefully, and just keep the momentum going. We've got a tough few opening fixtures. With Chef Wednesday, then going to Aston Villa, but you've got to look forward to it. If you get nervy and you get afraid, then you get caught up, and you end up all getting down about it. But if you're excited and you just take it face on, like we did in the FA Cup last season, we can spring a few surprises, and especially with the manager and the group of players, we've got a great chance of having a good season. But we've just got to stick together amongst them.
You mentioned that Villa game. That's their first home game. Be 40,000 odd on. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. We've got a great chance of having a good season, but we've just got to stick together amongst them. You mentioned that Villa game. That's their first home game. Be 40,000 on. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be great.
it's always been a nice ground to go to. Well, we've seen Rodriguez score, cracker. I remember Kumas scored early on in that game as well. It is a great ground, but it'll be tough at the same time. They seem like they're caught up in a few things at the moment, but let's just see how it comes on a day and go there. And Paul only attacks anyway, so it'll be great to see, and hopefully we can come away with a good result.
Good test of that is Rangers. It's obviously a big ground itself, and I don't know if you've been yourself, but it's a very exciting one, isn't it, that in pre-season?
Yeah, Rangers is a massive club, never been to Ibrox, so I'm looking forward to that. Gerrard's obviously, Steven Gerrard, he's played Bury in a friendly and he's had a couple of Europa League games, so it's his first game before this SPL season starts, so it'll be a packed house. We saw with Bury that it was a packed house then, and Paul's treating it as a proper game, as a league game almost, so the boys are ready for it, and as soon as they go into Sheff Wednesday they feel like they've already had a competitive game, and we'll go up there. I'll see Glasgow, go up the Saturday maybe, try and get around the golfing, and then head into Glasgow on Sunday to watch the game.
Yeah, and fans at Tranmere had the new kit on, which was obviously gone down really well. At Rangers there'll be a lot of them going up there, 1,500 or so, and they'll have that new kit on as well.
Yeah, the kit means a lot to me, considering sort of 95, 96 season when we had the Puma kit with the green in it. It was my first ever kit as a 4-year-old at the time. My favourite kit because it was my first kit. I was a mascot in it, I walked out in it, I've still got the kit at home. So yeah, it means a lot that Puma are back on board with us, and it also means a lot that it was my family, my granddad's first ever kit as owner of the football club, and all these years later we've had so many kits, so many great ones, so many poor ones, but you enjoy the kits that you're winning, and hopefully this kit will win, and the fans will like it. The sales are going really well. It's obviously gone down as a popular kit, and hopefully we'll see a few green, white and blue shirts up at Ibrox.